Hi, and welcome to another episode of Navigating with Lisa and the Silversea Passengers. Right now I am aboard the lovely Silver Dawn in Roseau, Dominica, and that led me to a topic for this episode of Navigating with Lisa. I wanted to talk about kind of practical travel advice, interesting things that we have learned along the way in our cruising with Silversea. Experienced travelers will be well aware of some of this, but one of the things I have found and my husband has found most interesting about our Silversea cruises are the really amazing itineraries. And what I think makes the difference here are the size of the Silversea ships. Because they are so much smaller than many of the larger cruise ships from the lines you're all aware of, you can really find yourself in these unexpected places that are just amazingly beautiful, and you might have never thought of visiting them. Roseau, Dominica was not on my particular bucket list of places I wanted to visit, but as we arrived into port today, we could quickly see what a beautiful town it was. So the first of my practical travel tips would be to, of course, always review the entire itinerary and make sure you're selecting one that has ports you want to visit and a place of the world that you've always wanted to see. But don't be turned off by the fact there may be a few ports or two that you don't know anything about. In our experience, we have always been very pleasantly surprised with all of the places that we have visited on our many Silversea travels, and I can't wait to see more hidden gems around the world. So a few other pieces of practical travel advice. These can all again be found in the FAQ files on silverseapassengers.com. I can't reference that website enough. So in every suite on Silversea, you will find some of the same basic amenities that can help make traveling or packing for your travel much easier. All of your standard toiletries are going to be included in every suite. So shampoo, conditioner, body wash, of course basic soaps are there. And then you have a robe, slippers, hair dryer, umbrella. It is a full-size umbrella, almost like a walking stick. There's a makeup mirror in every suite, so you don't need to worry about bringing your own from home unless you have some specialized product that you want to use in any of those applications. I always recommend, of course, bringing sunscreen. If you're visiting a destination like the Caribbean here, sunscreen is going to be important. A travel umbrella is always handy, especially if you know you're going to be off doing a lot of excursions in maybe an environment that is known for its rainy weather. And of course you'll need a backpack, a tote bag, whatever to keep your valuables safe as you're off the trip. I recommend for the ladies doing a crossbody bag. Another good travel FAQ first-timer tip is to bring small bills with you. While tipping is included in your Silversea trip, that includes everybody on board the Silversea ship itself, but it does not include your excursion guides. It's very, very handy. These people really can make the difference on your Silversea holiday, so it's really great to be able to show them some of your appreciation as a passenger. If you don't yet have laundry service with Silversea or in a suite category that doesn't offer it, do remember there is self-serve laundry on board, and the self-serve laundry includes the detergent and ironing boards, everything you'll need to do your own laundry on board. A little tip from people who have used these before: on some ships, there is laundry facilities on floors that just have silver suites or similar suites that have laundry service included. So for instance, on the Dawn, I'm on the 11th floor recording this video. On this floor there are rooms, but they are only silver suites, but there's also laundry service. So if you're looking for a place to go do self-service laundry, I always recommend checking out the floors that have more of the silver or owner suites, knowing that they're probably sending their laundry out every day, so you have a better chance of getting in without too much commotion or backup at the laundry facilities. One thing I started doing when we started traveling more frequently is I put together a travel case of basic over-the-counter medicines, just some very, very basic Band-Aids, things that you might need in a pinch. I always recommend just a small pouch. It won't take up much room in your cases. Just having those basic over-the-counter medicines with you can be a real game changer. Another thing we've started to bring on every trip, it was something I purchased. I'm an American, but I purchased this for traveling to Europe to have all the power converters that I needed for different European countries. But it's a power bank, a very small power bank. It's about this big, and it has all of the different power adapters for all the different standard Western European countries, the United States, Canada. I do find it can sometimes be a bit cumbersome with 2 traveling passengers, with 2 phones, maybe a smartwatch or 2, a tablet, a laptop, to get all those devices charged at once. So that's about it for this episode of Navigating with Lisa. Just wanted to cover some practical travel tips. There are so many amazing places in this world to see, even as you're looking at your itineraries and maybe you're unsure about visiting this place or that. Silversea, because of the size of their ships and the experience that they offer, you can see some really magical places that you might not have expected to see or hadn't been on your original idea to see. But when you arrive, you're always going to have an amazing time. And I hope some of these practical tips on packing and life aboard the ship will make your travels that much easier and that much more enjoyable. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Navigating with Lisa. Until next time, cheers.